Hi.
My name's Megan.
Hi.
What's your name?
My name is Han.
Han, where are you from?
I am from Vietnam.
Vietnam. That's exciting. So I can see you have a lesson. So we're going to go through your lesson if that's okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So why are you learning English?
I want to in another country.
Do you know which country you'd like to study in?
I don't know.
Just lots of choices to pick from.
Yeah.
That's exciting. How old are you?
I'm 11 years old.
Wow, your English is really good. You're only
Thanks.
11. So we're just going to have a look and see what's next. So I'm going to just learn a little bit more about you. What do you like to do? What are your hobbies?
I like to play badminton.
Okay. Do you play by yourself or do you play in doubles with someone else?
I play with my mom and my sister.
That's exciting. I used to play with my sister, but she wasn't very good.
Yeah.
What else do you like to do?
I like to read books.
Do you have a favorite book?
No. I
No. What kind of books do you like to read?
I think about fantasy.
That's exciting. I used to read a lot of fantasy. Have you read, I don't know if you can see them on my camera, but I have the Harry Potter books there. Have you ever read the Harry Potter books?
Yeah.
I love the Harry Potter books. Do you have a favorite out of those or any other favorite book?
No. I like all of them.
You just like to read.
Yeah.
So if you're only 11, are you normally at school?
Yeah.
Do you get,
I always go to school.
what's your favorite subject at school?
My favorite subject is English, science, and arts.
Amazing. Do you paint or do you draw? Do you just
I
like
draw.
art? You draw. What kind of things do you like to draw?
I like to draw animals.
That's fun. I'm really bad at drawing. I can't draw very well. What's your favorite animal to draw?
I like to draw a whale.
Okay, that's fun. Like a really big blue whale or one of the other kinds of
Yeah.
whales, or like a killer whale.
A blue whale.
So do you just live at home with your mum and your sister? Or do you have any other family and you just play badminton with your mum and your sister?
I live with my mom and my dad.
What's it like where you live? Are you in a city or do you have lots of room around you?
I am in a city and I live in an apartment.
That's odd. Do you like living in an apartment? You like a bit more space, or not space, but I know people who have lived in apartments and they miss having a garden.
Yeah.
Let's see what we've got next. Oh, this is a fun question. So, do you watch movies? Do you like film?
Yeah, I do.
You do. What's
Yeah.
your favorite movie?
like Wednesday.
Oh, the new Netflix show.
Yeah.
What do you like about it?
I like Wednesday.
I haven't seen it yet, but I heard that she's very good.
Yeah.
You like fantasy books. Do you like watching fantasy films as well, or different kinds of films?
Yeah, I like watch fantasy film too.
Do you have a favorite that you have seen, or one you can think that you really like?
I think I don't remember.
You don't. That's fine. There's lots of films. It's sometimes hard to remember what you've seen. I went to the cinema the other day and I saw the new Matilda film. That was fun. There's lots of singing and dancing in it. I don't know if you've heard of that one. So, because I'm here in England, it's now the afternoon for me. What time is it where you are? Is it the
It,
morning or the evening?
it's in the night.
It's in the night, so you're almost at the weekend.
Yeah.
Are you going to do anything fun this weekend? Do you have any plans?
Mm, the temples.
Do you go every week to the temples?
Sometimes.
And then do you have any other plans? Do you meet up with friends on the weekends, or do you just relax after a long week of school?
I will go to school tomorrow.
Oh, you have to go to school on a Saturday.
Yeah.
What days do you go to school?
Uh, we'll go on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Oh, that's 6 days of school. Over here in England, people go to school on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Do you have to go to school for the whole day on all of those days? Or do you do a little bit of the day and then you get more of the day off?
Uh, Friday to Friday, I study a whole day, but in Saturday, I just study to the afternoon and I go home.
Okay. So it's not a whole full 6 days. that's that's nice. You have some time to yourself to enjoy your time. What's your school like? Is it a
I
big
don't know how
school
to
with
just.
do you have lots of people there, or is it quite a small school?
There's a lot of people there.
Do you like school?
Uh, Not actually.
I will say it surprises me a little bit because you sound very clever and you sound like someone, because you sound very clever, I thought you would like school, but that's fine. Not everybody likes school.
Mm,
Do you know what you want to do after school? When you've
mm,
finished with school and you don't have to do it anymore, do you know what you want to do?
I think I'm gonna do my homework.
Do they give you lots of homework?
Sometimes it's lots.
Sometimes. Oh, well, hopefully they don't give you too much this week.
Yeah.
Here we have some more questions if you want to go through them. So we'll go with this one first, because it's a little bit like after school, when you don't have to be at school anymore. What do you want to do for a job?
I want to be an architect.
Oh, wow. What makes you want to do that? Do you really like interesting buildings, or is it because you like drawing, or is it a bit of both?
Yeah, a bit of both.
What's your favorite building anywhere in the world?
I think the Empire State Building.
Oh, that's good. It's a big one. Have you been to New York?
No, I haven't.
Do you hope to one day? So this is very much like this question. So we're moving on to dream vacation already. So you'd like to go to New York one. I have been to New York and it's very fun. It's very big and it's quite noisy, but it's very, very interesting to go. And I think if you want to be an architect, you would really like it, because you have buildings like the Empire State, which are very tall and very metallic and not quite modern, but they look newer. And then you walk down the street and suddenly there's like an old building, which is quite nice. Where else would you like to go into in the world?
I want to go to the Bahamas.
Oh, wow. Why?
Because I've been watching YouTube and I see some YouTuber go there and
Have you seen the video of the swimming pigs at the Bahamas?
yeah.
I'd like to go to the Bahamas and go see the pigs.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere else you'd like to go to, or just New York and the Bahamas are top of the list?
Want to go to Singapore?
Oh, I've been to Singapore. It's very good. It's very nice. The food was really nice.
What did you eat there?
What did I eat there? They had lots of noodles. I went to the open air food market, and they had some lovely satay chicken that I still remember eating. That was very nice. And I remember having a really nice matcha cake. But I was only there for 2 days. We were stopping there before flying a bit further because it was a long flight. But I'm glad I stayed for 2 days because it's a really nice city. Do you travel around a lot in Vietnam? Do you visit because I haven't been to Vietnam, but I would really love to because it looks beautiful.
I didn't travel a lot in Vietnam.
If I had to visit anywhere in Vietnam, where should I go? Where would you recommend?
I think if you like to go to beaches, I think you should go to Phu.
That sounds good. And I hear you have very good food as well. I've been to a Vietnamese restaurant in England, but I don't think it would be the same as eating it in Vietnam. Like, I think it was very nice, but it would be so much better in Vietnam. So I would like to try the food there as well. If I was to order, what should I get? What would you say is the best thing to order?
I think you should eat pho.
Okay. I don't think I had that before, so I will have to add that to my list. Oh, I see you're on a free trial. Well, we got through that quite quickly because your English is very good. Is there anything you want to ask me? We've got lots of time left, so you can ask me anything you want to. If there's anything you want to practice, we can add a little extra. If there's anything you want me to teach you, or you can ask me anything you want to.
Where do you live in England?
I live in a place called Ipswich, so it's not too far from London. Do you know what a map of the UK looks like? Can you picture?
No.
Let me grab something up. I can share my screen. We always say that the UK looks like a bunny rabbit. So we want those. Oh, I want the images. There we go. Oh, so this is what the UK looks like, and we say it looks like a bunny rabbit jumping in a hole. And I live in the bunny rabbit's tail. So that's where I am from. But it's very nice. It's the countryside, so I don't live in a city. It's the opposite of a city. And did you have any other questions?
No.
Is there anything you want to learn while you're on here, while we've still got time? Like you can, if there's anything you would like to know more about, I can try to help you and teach you some of that. Is there any more?
Practice?
Yeah, what would you like to practice? Oh, sorry, just say that again. There was a bit of noise in the background. You like to practice?
English?
Of course. What would you like to practice in English? Would you like to do grammar or places or numbers or anything you want?
I think places.
Yeah, let me grab you a map a bit more then. We can have some fun with the map in that case. Let me find a good one before I share my screen with you again. So, how much do you know about?
I just know the name London.
Is what's known as our capital city. So London, you can see, is down there. That's where I live. I'm that bit there. So London is our biggest city, and that's where the king lives and the prime minister lives, and like all the big things happen in London. So it's very, very historical. Do you know the name of the big clock tower that we have here in London?
Yeah, it's Big Ben.
Well done. And then I'm trying to think what else we have. It's called the Houses of Parliament, which is very close. It's just next to Big Ben. That's where all the government sits. And then Buckingham Palace is where the king lives. It was the Queen until recently. She was very old, and then we got the king. So I don't know how much you know, but basically, so we're in England, which is technically its own country, but we're also the United Kingdom, which is 4 countries that make up. So England, we've got another country called Wales, which is there. And then Scotland is up here. And then we also have Northern Ireland. So we're like a country within a country. It's very confusing and it doesn't quite make sense. So Edinburgh in Scotland, that's the capital city of Scotland. So it's like London. It's a big city, lots going on. And it's really, really lovely. It's a really lovely city. Grab a... The architecture, you have to add that to your list one day, is just amazing. And that's where Britain in Edinburgh to start with. So I think that street influenced it quite a lot. But yeah, so with 4 countries that make up one country, but also England is a country. Is there anything else that pops up that you want to ask about places in the UK? Do you want to know more about any of these places?
Yeah.
Which one? So if we start here, we're in London. And if you head this way, which is near where I live, we get into what's called the countryside. So it's lots of fields and lots of farms. But if you go this way, there's lots of cities around here. Birmingham is a very big city. Coventry is a big city. So lots of these places are lots and lots of cities around here. But then we go a bit further up, and this whole area around here is just lots and lots of hills. It's really nice to go walking in. And then this area down here is really, I don't think the beaches are as nice as in Vietnam, but they're the best places in the country for beaches. Kind of here. And there's some nice beaches up here, but the sea is very cold. So we have what's called the North Sea, and it's really cold, like all of the time. Even in summer, it's really cold. Is there anything else that you want to know on any of these, or do you want to look at something different?
I think something different.
Okay, what else would you like to know about English or England or any of that?
I don't know.
Do you know do you like music? Are you a music fan?
Yeah.
Do you listen? Do you have any favorite musicians? We have lots of musicians in England, so maybe one of them is your favorite.
I like a K-pop band.
Which band?
It's Blackpink.
I heard about that. There was a lady in a call I had earlier when I was talking about. I had never heard of them until she showed me a picture, and then I was like, I do know them. But they are apparently She was telling me because her friend is coming to see them. They are touring in the UK soon. So they'll be playing some big stadiums here.
Mm-hmm.
So is there any other questions you have for me? If you were, because I see that this is a trial, so you were just seeing what it was like. If you were to do these lessons more often, what would you like to do long term? Just obviously practice your English, but your English is very good. Do you want to learn more about writing in English? Because the alphabet is very different here. Or learn more conversational skills, just have some fun with it.
I think more conversation skills.
Your English is very good already. It's very impressive, especially for an 11-year-old. So you should be very proud of yourself. So, is there anything else? I realize putting you on the spot here, but because there's not too much long left, but if I can fit something in, if you want to ask about it, let me know and I can try and answer any questions before we run out of time.
What's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is an otter. I really like that they have pockets under their armpits and they hide stones under there. And they seem really fun. I actually, for my birthday 3 years ago, I was on holiday in Canada, and my sister, as my birthday present, we went to a big aquarium where they had otters, and we got to feed them and see them, and they're very fun, and they've got lots of fur, and they eat so much fish. They're very small, but they eat a lot of fish, like all the time they're eating. Is your favorite animal the whale, or is it just your favorite to draw?
It's just a favorite to draw.
What's your favorite animal of all time, not just to draw, just a favorite?
I think a red panda. It's my favorite animal.
Oh, they're so fun. They're very cute. Have you ever seen one in the wild, or have you seen them in a zoo or anything?
Um, I've seen it on YouTube.
They're very, very happy little creatures.
Yeah.
Oh, just to let you know, because there's just over 30 seconds left, the video will just stop, I'm afraid. So if it cuts out, I'd just like to say it was so nice talking to you. Your English is so good. Seriously, for an 11-year-old, you should be very proud of yourself.
Same.
But while we've still got 20 seconds, is there anything else you want to ask me?
No.
Oh, well, in that case, before the video goes, it was really lovely to talk to you, and I hope you have a nice evening because it's the night there, and a good day at school tomorrow.
Goodbye. Have a great day.